Hello again. So I thought I'd do another little video log. This one mainly to do with having my gallbladder removed. And if you're watching this video, I guess you've possibly having the same issues or are going to go for the same operation yourselves. So I thought I'd start off with just giving you a bit of history, really. I've had these gallstone issues for about 3 years. It wasn't until January last year, 2021, I ended up in hospital overnight. If you've ever had gallstone pain, you will know that it is absolutely horrendous. I've heard it said that they reckon it's worse pain than childbirth, and yeah, I can kind of believe it. The times I have had it, it has been absolutely agony. I think I first developed the symptoms about 3 years ago, and me being an idiot, I didn't know what it was. So, I thought it was something like trapped wind, and I know that sounds ridiculous, as if you've had a gallstone attack, yeah, it knocks the hell out of you. But I don't know. I just got through the pain, rode it out, and then just carried on as normal. It wasn't until I had that night where it was just horrendous pain. That was 12, 13 hours just agony. And I can't believe now that I left it so long to get in a taxi and get myself to the nearest hospital. So yeah, I ended up in hospital. They checked me out. When I arrived, yeah, I was in a lot of pain. A lot of pain. I was quite lucky. It was quiet when I arrived at the A&E. I was able to see a doctor straight away. They got me an IV, pumped me full of some lovely morphine, and I was able to ride the pain out until the stone moved. They did prep me for surgery, but decided the next day that that considering that I was fine and the stone had passed, that I'd go see a consultant, and then they would look at it at a later date. So I say about a couple months in, I had X-rays, to obviously, well, ultrasound to confirm that I had the stones. And then I spoke to the consultant. Me being me, at the time, I felt fine. I literally took my whole life around at the point. Like, if you're following my fitness videos, I was massively obese. I was about 15 stone. I was smoking, drinking, was not exercising. I was in really bad shape. But after that night in A&E, I pulled my finger out and I got motivated. Lost all the weight. I was eating as healthy as ever eaten. I hadn't drunk for about 7 months, literally until the Euro started, and like everyone else, got on it. And yeah, I was in a good place, really. Good place in my life, good place in myself, good place with my fitness. And I told this to the specialist, and the specialist was like, "Well, if you're in good state, we'll leave you. I'll refer you back to the GP." Because sometimes I think doctors are very quick to diagnose things. Uh, so I wanted to try and do things my own way before I end up having an operation. Fortunately, after speaking to specialists, I think it's about 2 months, I started having issues again. It was playing me up. I was getting pains just where my chest is. So I'll show you here, just run about here, where your gallbladder is. And it was playing me up, and I got to the point where I was like, right, yeah, I think it's time I'll speak to the doctors again, and let's just get things moving forward and just get it removed. Unfortunately, I had another gallstone attack, ended up in A&E. Luckily, the stone passed again, but I just made that decision there and then. Enough's enough. Clearly, this isn't going to go away. I've had scans again recently, and they said, yeah, it's packed full of stones. So yeah, so now I'm on a waiting list. They reckon 6 to 8 weeks, but it's already been 6 to 8 weeks, which is understandable. I probably could be waiting a bit longer due to what's going on in the world at the moment. So it's January now. I reckon I won't see a surgeon until March. So yeah, so all I'm saying, if you've had these issues with gallstones, get them checked out as quick as possible. and just be prepared to have an operation. And I tell you now, it didn't really sink in until I saw I think it was the specialist again. I don't think he's a GP or doctor, I'm not sure what he's called. I had to go back to a hospital, spoke to the specialist, had me in the waiting room, and it wasn't until he went into proper detail of the procedure, what they're going to do, and obviously what could go wrong. That's when it kind of hit, and I'm embarrassed to say, trust me, a part of me did kind of go white and get a bit lightheaded in that chair, and it did take a bit of a strength of will not to actually pass out. Just the shock of it. Just be prepared when you do see the specialist or the surgeon to get recommended for surgery. They will possibly go into exact detail, and it really does hit home then. But yeah, the plan of these videos I'm going to be doing is, one, I want to start my own YouTube channel up. I think I'm going to start with fitness. I want to kind of track my progress from being overweight to getting back into shape again for the God knows how many times, and also kind of follow the process of me going for the surgery, recovering, and fingers crossed making 100% recovery, and hopefully giving you guys who have found this video a bit of comfort, knowing that it's not all doom and gloom. You can live a perfect life without a gallbladder, and you can just carry on as normal, obviously with a few dietary changes and just being a lot more health conscious. So yeah, I hope this video's been of some help, just not me waffling, and yeah, hopefully my next video will be me prepping to go have my surgery. Thank you.